Hey YouTube, we've got a Star Wars mail call for you today. Stay tuned. Hey YouTube, welcome back. We have got another uh, big time mail call. Star Wars. It's a run I've been working on, and we've got a nice stack. And you saw the box there. We do have a slab that we're going to show off as well. And I picked up a bunch of these, all of these books from Mr. Ben Parker Comics. A few videos ago, I had mentioned Ben. He is surplusing a portion of his collection. And I'll pop up the link here for Short Box. He's doing a lot of selling a lot of slabs, signed slabs on Short Box. So definitely go check him out there. But hit him up on IG. He's certainly willing to work out deals with community members. He cut me an amazing deal for these books I'm going to show you, and this puts me five books off completing the Star Wars, the original Marvel 1977 Volume 1 Star Wars run. So just a handful of books, which I'll probably complete in the next couple months. And if I don't, by the time I go to Heroes Con, I will snatch up those books there for sure. But let's get into the books. So here we are with the books, the raw books that I picked up. There were some extras that were thrown in. So these first couple books you're going to see are just extra books that Ben threw in. So we've got Star Wars Darth Vader #1. This is, I think, Volume 2. And this is the fried pie variant. Pretty cool to have that. And he threw in a Darth Maul, issue #1 as well. And this is Star Wars #1. I believe this is Volume 2 of the series. And then this great Scotty Young cover, Star Wars #1. So same volume here, but that's just great. I'm not sure if I've seen that before, but that is a great book. So these are just, like I said, extras that he threw in. Now we'll get into the original Star Wars run here. So we've got number 16. This is obviously newsstand, still only 35 cents up there. We've got, and I'll include any first appearance information in the video as well. We've got issue 27. This was the direct edition back in the day. They just put the line through. And also the diamond. This is issue 31. And these are some great covers. See all the classic, characters, Chewbacca, Luke, Han Solo, little Jawa action there. Issue 32. Issue 35. Issue 38. Issue 43. And I believe this might be one of the first, and I'll put it in the video, first appearance of Lando. 46. 47. 53. Move my hand so you can get a look at the covers. Issue 55. Another newsstand. That's issue 60. No, I'm sorry. Issue 56. I'm looking at the 60-cent price tag on it. Direct edition. Now you can see they switched over to direct editions having Spider-Man logo. Issue 57. And issue 61. But we do have some more books as well. Let me switch stacks here. Slide these over. Next stack of books. Issue 62. 71. 72, 73, 74. Looks like they're a little underwater water scene going on here, a little scuba diving. 78, 81. That looks like a, that almost looks like one of the movie posters, right? 82, 87, 92, 94, a little Ewok cover there, a little more cartoony. 98, 101, 102, 104, and last but not least, 105. Now, I believe this series ends at issue 107 was the last issue, and those are two issues that I believe 106 and 107 are ones that I need. So let's take a look at that slab. So I hope you enjoyed the raw books that I picked up. I've got one more. I've got one more Star Wars key, a major first appearance in a slab, a CGC slab. We'll take a look at that. But just wanted to mention, hopefully you enjoyed those books. A lot of newsstands, a lot of books in great condition. Really excited to add those to the PC. I've got some work to do. I've got a bag and board and put some books away. I got stacks of books all over the room here. But the last book I wanted to show you, and shout out to Trev. I know this is one of Trev the Shipping Guru's favorite characters in the Star Wars, Star Wars realm. And this is a book I've been after for a little bit. Been keeping my eye on prices. So this is Darth Vader #3, the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. So excited to have this in the PC. Got it for an amazing deal. Ben cut me a great deal on all of these books. We had talked about a price, and it was a little bit more than I could spend at the time. And so I said, hey, can we take out a couple of these books? He just says, no, we'll keep the books in and we'll come down to a lesser price that was in my budget. So just an amazing deal. And like I said, you saw in the raw books, he threw in some extras. So let's just read this. This is, it says first appearance of Dr. Aphra, 000 and BT1. Assuming I have not read this. So I'm assuming this is the other first appearances are the droids that are Dr. Aphra. So really cool to have this in the PC. This is, in a 9.6, but I'm looking at this book and I haven't even checked the grader's notes. I'm sure CGC has not included them because it's a 9.6. But the cover looks, just about perfect. So really excited to have that. And so big shout out to Ben Parker Comics. Can't thank you enough for the deal that you cut me on these books. And like I said, puts me 5 books off my completing the run. So the 2 runs that I'm really looking that are getting close are obviously Star Wars, as we just mentioned, and Marvel Team Up. I'm only a handful of books, maybe a dozen or so books away from completing that run. So those are kind of my updated goals for this year, is to complete those 2 runs and then chip away at some of the amazing Spider-Man books that I'm working on as well when I can score some good deals. But that's what I got for you today. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of these books. Which of them were your favorite. Hard to pass up the Darth Vader first appearance of Dr. Aphra, but some great first appearances as well. in the original Star Wars run, as you would expect. So that's what I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next video.